So even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the I Am podcast with your host. I am Jay Allison. This is Joshua Allison, y'all, and I appreciate y'all so much for just tuning in, right? Staying here for so long, rocking with me consistently, rocking with me heavy. All right, y'all show out in the comments, y'all show out with the likes, with the shares, with the views. Listen, y'all, I do this, and I really do this for myself and to help somebody else. But I don't do this for the views. I don't do it for the likes and the follows. And if nobody watches this, of course I will be sad. But I know there's purpose in this. And I know that where there's purpose, there's reach. And where there's reach, people will start to affect change, right? Small little things will start to happen. And the world will just, will know I Am podcast. They'll know. Trust me, they'll know. But we are just gonna get a little bit deeper in this topic that just ran. I love doing this. It just ran through my brain, my mind. We've talked about so much, and it's like I can't follow too. But basically, we are going to talk about paradise, right? And I always do this, right? I don't always do this, but I do this a lot where I do a title and I have a subtitle where it's just like a cherry on top, right? So we're talking about paradise, and somebody's probably thinking what we talking about? Jamaica? We talking about the Caribbeans? We talking about paradise, palm trees? Some people, Florida is paradise, but I could prove y'all differently if y'all stay around here in hurricane season. Tell me if it's paradise. It's like every week you just see, I'm not even gonna get into that. But y'all, we're gonna talk about paradise. But right under paradise, we're gonna talk about prison. So what does prison have to do with paradise? That's such a strange thing to have in the same sentence. Prison and paradise. That doesn't really line. So let's piece it together, right? So, even your paradise can be your prison. Ooh, let me eat this. Oh my gosh. Even your paradise can be your prison. And people are probably thinking I know where he's going with this. And he going to say, if you make a lot of money, it can still be a prison. No, I'm not. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about in yourself, right? Forget the external things, the materialistic things. We're not talking about your environment, and if you're on a tropical beach, if you stay there too long, it can be a prison. If they're gonna hold you hostage. No, let's really dive deep into this, because I think when this came to me, this thing hit me like a ton of bricks, because I started thinking, man, if I achieve this, or if I get this, or if I do this, or if I change this, then I will finally be where I want to be. And that is paradise to me. Where I want to be is paradise. But sometimes that same place where you want to be can be a prison if you become comfortable in that place. And this is not a really screamy and hyped episode. This is really a chill, a nice chill episode, because I really need you to really hear me. Do not wait for paradise like it can't turn into your prison. Because a lot of times we focus so much on the external things. I need to change my environment. You know what? I'm sick of this place. I'm sick of it. I need to pack my bags. I need to leave. Grass is always greener on the other side, right? That's what they always say. Grass is always greener on the other side, but we never know what it took to water that grass for it to be green on the other side. Because don't get me wrong, the grass might be greener on the other side, but you might not be able to put in the work to maintain that grass staying green on the other side. So it's better for you just to stay where you're at and develop the work ethic and the discipline and the habits to make the grass that you have greener. I was not gonna get hyped, but I'm feeling myself getting closer and closer to the camera. You have to understand this. Comfortability is such a sneaky enemy. It's such a sneaky enemy. Because if you realize the same thing that you wanted to achieve, the same thing you wanted to obtain, the same place that you wanted to go. So let's go back to the example of, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm leaving. I'm packing my bags. I'm leaving. All right? And it's over small things. It's always over small things, right? For the people that really go through serious things, it's time for you to leave. Get up, pack your bags, get up out of that situation. But let's use the example of a job. They don't say hi to me when I come to work. I'm leaving. Oh, I have to wake up too early. I'd rather wake up at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. And I'm leaving. I'm leaving. And they think, well, I don't work from home. I want a remote job. Don't get me wrong, I want a remote job as well. But I'm leaving. But even though we are very transparent here, right? I'm just moving back and forth because I'm like in this right now. Transparent moment. I would love a remote job. Well, who would not want to work? Get up, get out their bed, come over to the desk and type away and make phone calls and work remotely. Almost everybody would want to do that, right? Whether that be for yourself or for somebody else, everybody would most likely love to do that. But just because I want that to be done doesn't mean I need to now go and leave my job. Because the same job, oh my God, the same job that I prayed so hard for or wanted so bad for, that same job now is not good enough because that paradise became prison. So you see how it's lining now, right? Even your paradise can be your prison. So now when your paradise turned into your prison and now you no longer want that paradise because now it's a prison, now you're looking for another paradise. But when you get there, guess what? Comfortability is such a sneaky enemy. It will find you there as well. Same way in your remote job. So now we come first day. I don't know why I'm saying this, but first day on the remote job. Boy, oh boy, we got suit and tie on. We got our dress. We got makeup on, hair done, nails done, everything did. Then 7 days later, we got t-shirt, pajamas underneath, on the bottom. Boy, we got the protective styles. And they lucky if they get makeup that day. All right? Like, that's what we turn our paradise into because we allowed comfortability to sneak in and now turned our paradise to prison. So we don't just identify issues, we come up with solutions. It's time to stop being so flowing with the wind. Just whatever happens. Right? I see this today. I see this tomorrow. I go left. I go right. I have no discipline to myself. Your will must be stronger. And this was another topic that I'll just drop it into this episode. That your reasoning, it must outweigh your excuse. Oh my God, I've been holding that thing in. Your reason, it has to outweigh your excuse. So whatever excuse that is coming up for you to be comfortable in something, the reason why you are there in the first place, it needs to outweigh your excuse. The excuse of wanting to leave, the excuse of wanting something different, the excuse of just wanting something new. Your reasoning, it needs to start outweighing your excuse. And if you have an opportunity and you just feel led, and you'll know when you feel led to go in a different direction, because it's like something is literally, it's like almost let's use your job as an example, right? For the ones that have a job or has had a job, it's almost like everything is pushing you in that direction. It's like you can't help but go into a different direction. It's like, I want to keep going in the same direction that I've been going. I love the paradise. I'm making it every day, renewing this paradise, watering the grass, making it green every single day. But it's like something is literally pushing you in the other direction, not you getting up, picking up yourself, turning around, and now walking into another direction. It's literally, something is literally pushing you, and it's like you're fighting against it. But it's like, hey, listen, I'll tell you an example. I'm again transparent. I had a job call me to offer me a position that I didn't even know existed. I wasn't looking for it. I didn't even know about it to want it. Something literally pushed me in the direction. Was I unhappy where I was at? No, I was very content. And boy, oh boy, why did I just say that word? Because we'll talk about contentment and comfortability in a different episode. But was I comfortable? No, I was content. I was very much so happy with the paradise I was in, but something was pushing me for more. And that's the thing that you have to realize. There might be always something better. But when you realize there's something more inside of you, it will push you to a greener grass. It will push you to change the grass that you have currently, develop it, nurture it, and grow it to something that it will just blow your mind. So I'm going to wrap up this episode, y'all, because honestly, this thing it's almost like I need to do like a live or something. I just keep feeling, again, pushed that I need to do like almost like a conversational thing where I sit down and really talk to y'all, because this is what it's really about. It's about the more that is inside of you, the purpose that is inside of you, for you to push yourself to another level, develop it, nurture it, get to a higher height and a deeper depth in it. Because we already know comfortability is almost our worst enemy. It's our arch nemesis. We don't even want to see comfortability. We rather see contentment and fulfillment and being satisfied more than we want to be comfortable in something. So y'all, I so much appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all so much for watching, tuning in, listening. Remember, even your paradise can be a prison. But what happens when you turn your prison into a paradise, y'all? It will blow your mind. It will blow your mind. It can happen for you. I promise you. It's time. It's time. Your time. It is your time. You guys are amazing. If you ain't hear it today, I'm gonna tell y'all, you are amazing. You are made for more. You have so much purpose and life in you. Take a deep breath, let it out. You have life in you. So it's time to do something with that life. Activate it, unlock it. It's time to get up after everything you've ever dreamed, hoped for, seen. I see it in you. I see it in you so much. I feel that you are destined for more, destined for greatness. There's something in you that people don't even understand. You don't even understand yourself. But I promise you, you just live day by day, moment by moment, and you just keep living intentionally on purpose. I promise you, you will activate what is seen, what is not seen. You will activate something that has not even been seen before. It's in you. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's I Am Podcast with your host, I Am J Allison. Follow me on everything, social media, all platforms. Just type in I Am J Allison. You'll find me somewhere. I Am Podcast. Find me on Spotify Podcast, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Podcasts, all the podcasts, all the videos, all the platforms, y'all. Find me. We are working on some great things, y'all. I can't even explain to y'all. 2024 is going to be a year of years. It's going to be the year that we show our work. Show how we really got to where we really got to, because all the people that have not gotten there yet, you need to know and see what it really takes to get there, and know that you're on the right track, or know that you're not on the right track. You're a little bit too comfortable. It's time for you to go the other direction, y'all. So thank y'all for tuning in. It is your host, I Am J Allison, Joshua Allison of the I Am Podcast. Appreciate y'all so much. All right, y'all. Bye.